You see Jonathan Majors, what he went through. Marvel dropped him as soon as the conviction came out.
I felt like for any other reason besides domestic violence, I'm like, y'all better figure that out.
Hold on to your seats, because we've got some explosive celebrity drama that you won't believe. Katt Williams is throwing serious shade at Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors' controversial relationship, and the internet is buzzing with speculation. From accusations of infidelity and domestic violence to shocking rumors about Megan's involvement with Jonathan while he was still with Grace Jabari. This saga has it all. Is Meagan Good really the innocent actress we think she is, or is there a darker side to this Hollywood romance? Dive into the juiciest details and find out why Katt Williams is so vocal about his disdain. This is one scandal you won't want to miss.
Thank you, Meagan Good. God bless you, coming to save that slave. If he'd had to be there by himself, he was getting awful. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
As Katt Williams stirred the pot with his candid remarks, one can't help but wonder about the motivations behind his harsh criticism. Could it be that he knows something we don't? Interestingly enough, Katt's disdain wasn't just reserved for Jonathan Majors. He also took the opportunity to throw some subtle shade at Meagan Good, hinting that she might not be as innocent as she portrays herself. You know, sometimes people get together for all the wrong reasons, Katt said cryptically during his podcast interview with Shannon Sharpe. I've seen it too many times in this industry. There's always more than meets the eye. Now, this leads us to the question, what exactly is Katt insinuating? Could it be that Megan's relationship with Jonathan was built on shaky ground? This speculation isn't entirely unfounded, considering the timeline of their relationship. Fans and critics alike have been piecing together the puzzle, and what they've found is quite intriguing.
All lies will be exposed, that's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Jonathan Majors' legal issues have cast a long shadow over his career, but the details of his messy trial reveal even more about his personal life. As the court proceedings dragged on, various text messages and witness statements painted a troubling picture of his relationship with Grace Jabari. One particular text exchange between Jonathan and Grace suggested that their relationship was far from harmonious. Grace's message, "Why would I want to tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you?" hints at a volatile dynamic that might have been simmering beneath the surface for a while. And then there's Meagan Good, who stood by Jonathan's side throughout the trial, raising eyebrows and fueling rumors. Was her unwavering support purely out of love, or was there something more? Megan's own words in her interview with Shannon Sharpe reveal a deep commitment to Jonathan, but they also spark more questions. "He's a sweetheart. I'm going to leave it at that," she said, defending him against Katt's harsh critique. But is she really telling the whole story?
What I knew to be the weight of him on top of me and him trying to pry the phone out of my fingers. In the criminal complaint, she alleged Majors struck her in the face.
As the story unfolds, fans are now speculating that Megan and Jonathan's relationship might have overlapped with his time with Grace. Could it be that Megan was the woman Jonathan was texting when the fight with Grace erupted? If so, this would paint Megan in a much different light. Despite her good girl image, could she have been involved in a love triangle that led to Jonathan's legal woes?
Is this love different than any love you've ever known?
I think this love is different because I just don't have any fear.
What no one expected was the level of public scrutiny that came with Megan and Jonathan going public during his trial. It seemed almost too convenient, almost as if it was a strategic move to divert attention. Critics accused Jonathan of using Megan to repair his damaged image, suggesting that their relationship was nothing more than a PR stunt. However, the couple's continued presence together, months after the trial, hints at a genuine connection. Megan's previous marriage to DeVon Franklin was also dragged into the spotlight. DeVon, who filed for divorce citing irreconcilable differences, had always been vocal about his respect and love for Megan, even after their split.
So there's no regret. It's like, okay, every step led me here. And so everything that I shared in truth at that time.
In a recent podcast interview, DeVon opened up about his healing process, describing his feelings of vulnerability and shaken beliefs. Despite the end of their marriage, he spoke highly of Megan, calling her a wonderful human being and expressing no regrets about their time together.
And certainly, I think sometimes I'm glad we don't know the future because it impacts how we live the present. And so, those moments that we shared in the present were honest.
But as fans dig deeper, the narrative around Megan becomes even murkier. Was she truly the devoted wife she appeared to be, or were there underlying issues that led to their split? Some speculate that her involvement with Jonathan might have started long before her marriage ended, casting doubt on her portrayal as the wronged party. One insider revealed the fight between Jonathan and Grace was reportedly triggered by jealousy over another woman. And now, with the timeline of Jonathan and Megan's relationship coming to light, it all seems to fit together. This revelation has sparked a flurry of theories and debates online, with fans divided over who to believe. Did Megan really come between Jonathan and Grace, or is this just another case of sensationalist gossip? As the public grapples with these questions, Meagan remains steadfast in her support for Jonathan. She has been vocal about her faith and her belief in following her heart, regardless of public opinion. "I trust my spirit, I trust God, and I move to the beat of my own drum," she said in an interview addressing the criticism head-on. But can her unwavering confidence quell the doubts that have arisen? Interestingly enough, the couple's future plans have also come under scrutiny. Jonathan was recently asked by a TMZ reporter if he planned to propose to Meagan, to which he responded enthusiastically, Of course. This has only fueled more speculation about the seriousness of their relationship and whether they are truly in it for the long haul. What adds another layer to this complex saga is Jonathan's own reflection on his legal battles and personal struggles. During a recent awards acceptance speech, he spoke candidly about the impact of the court case on his life, describing the emotions he experienced and acknowledging his own imperfections. "We live in a world where men, black men in particular, are propped up as either superheroes or supervillains," he said. "But come to realize, me, personally, I ain't none of that. I'm imperfect. I have shortcomings. I acknowledge them. I love my craft." Jonathan's heartfelt words resonated with many, but they also highlighted the dichotomy of his public image. On one hand, he's seen as a talented actor with a promising career. On the other, he's perceived as a man with a troubled personal life. And standing by his side through it all is Meagan, whose own public persona is now being questioned.
I celebrated just by being present and being thankful, being grateful, learning, growing, accepting all that God is bringing without any.
As this Hollywood romance continues to unfold, it's clear that there are more questions than answers. Could it be that Meagan and Jonathan are genuinely in love, navigating the tumultuous waters of fame and scrutiny together? Or is there a darker side to their story, one that involves deceit and manipulation? One thing is for sure, this is a saga that won't be fading from the public eye anytime soon. As fans and critics alike wait for the next chapter, it's worth noting that the celebrity world is never as it seems. Behind the glamorous facade lies a web of intrigue where relationships are tested and public personas are meticulously crafted. Meagan and Jonathan's story is just one example of how complex and unpredictable life in the limelight can be.
I think that what I experienced made me.
In the end, only time will tell what the future holds for Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors. Will they rise above the rumors and prove their doubters wrong? Or will their relationship succumb to the pressures of public scrutiny? As the world watches with bated breath, one thing is certain. The drama is far from over. This leads us to the question, why did Katt Williams get involved in this conflict in the first place? Katt has always been a controversial figure in the comedy world, known for speaking his mind and exposing what he sees as the hidden truths of the industry. His career, marked by highs and lows, has often seen him take on the role of a truth teller, unafraid to call out what he perceives as injustices and hypocrisies. His comments on Meagan and Jonathan seem to be another instance of Katt positioning himself as a voice against what he views as industry manipulation and deception.
Quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Katt's always had a nose for drama, and he isn't afraid to dive into the deep end. His comments about Jonathan and Meagan aren't just off the cuff remarks. They're part of a larger narrative he's been building about the entertainment industry. This perspective on Katt's involvement adds a new dimension to his critique, suggesting that his motivations might be rooted in a deeper distrust of the industry's machinations.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything.
As fans continue to speculate about the true nature of Meagan and Jonathan's relationship, one thing is clear. The drama is far from over. The public's fascination with their story, combined with Katt Williams' explosive commentary, ensures that this saga will remain a hot topic. Will Meagan and Jonathan manage to rise above the rumors and scrutiny? Or will the weight of public opinion and industry pressures tear them apart? In the end, the celebrity world is never as it seems. Behind the glamorous facade lies a web of intrigue, where relationships are tested and public personas are meticulously crafted. Meagan and Jonathan's story is just one example of how complex and unpredictable life in the limelight can be. As the world watches with bated breath, one thing is certain. The drama surrounding Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be just as captivating as the last. As the story unfolds, it's fascinating to see how fans have reacted to the swirling rumors and speculations. One fan commented, "I'm really starting to believe that she was the other woman on the phone that he was texting on the night of the incident." That is literally the only thing that makes even remotely any kind of sense as to why she feels so inclined and obligated to defend him and their relationship, not to mention that she will not say specifically how they met. Another fan weighed in on Katt Williams' involvement, saying, "Katt Williams is coming for everybody." Always been a real one. I think it's weird that Jonathan Majors himself warned Meagan not to date him. So, what do you think? Could Meagan Good really have been the other woman involved during Jonathan's tumultuous relationship with Grace Jabari? And why do you think Katt Williams felt so compelled to speak out against them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more juicy celebrity gossip. Until next time, stay tuned